Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cameron Cooper. I'm currently a junior at Virginia State University, class of 2026, and I'm a business marketing major. I just want to explain a little about who I am for my class. Career launch COBU 211, with the professor being Jonathan Young. I just want to share who I am as a person. So generally in life, there are certain questions that you have to ask yourself. I think like, what do I want to do? What are my long-term and short-term goals? How would this affect my family? That's a big thing for me. And how can I make a difference in this world? But I think these questions can be vague sometimes in life because like the way life happens, you never know you never know. So I think it's all, to explain me, I think it's all just a journey of self-discovery, like learning day by day, not knowing what's next or what could happen in any moment. So like in my life, like starting off, like I never had any goals to be a college student, but it worked out that way for me and I'm super grateful. I graduated high school with a 2.4 GPA. I graduated high school with a 2.4 GPA, and I immediately knew that school probably wouldn't be in the cards for me, honestly. So I chose a different route. I graduated from Dinwiddie High School, close by near Virginia State, maybe like 15 minutes away. And it was so important to me to just to please my family. So when I graduated, I immediately got into the workforce, and then after like 6 months, I just knew I had bigger dreams. I wanted to do more for myself than just work at a factory or warehouse. So I chose to apply to colleges. I got accepted in the VSU, ODU, and NSU. Those are like in 4 schools, actually. I got accepted in the Richard Blanton as well. Those are the only four schools I applied to. I ended up choosing NSU, and I stayed there up until 2023. Fall semester before I transferred to currently the greatest HBCU on earth, which is Virginia State University. And I feel like I turned my life around by going to college because like I'm currently at the point where I have a 3.8 GPA. The goals I have, I'm in an organization called NSLS. I'm in search of joining more organizations as well, and also I want to achieve, the greatest goal for me to achieve in college, I think right now would be graduating with summa cum laude. So like in like the top 5% of my class in grade point average. That's a big goal for me. And I was so excited to come back home from NSU. It was great. NSU was a great school, but I really think I would enjoy VSU so much more. And it was great. They made me feel right at home. The professors are so like nice and helpful. They do everything in their power to make sure you can win. And I appreciate Professor Young for that. He really has put me in positions to really help me a lot. And I can't complain. Like it's been great so far. So, yeah, like I said, I currently have a 3.8 GPA, so I'm on the ups and ups. And the next thing I want to focus on is career launch. So the class career launch, it really was outside of my comfort zone immediately. I didn't know what to do. So the way I met Professor Young is kind of funny because like one day I just walked into his office and I was just like, why is everybody in here like all the time? I wanted to meet him like one-to-one, like one-on-one in person. So when I finally met him, he was just like, yeah, I'm a professor here, and like I'm in charge of like the networking that usually happens on campus. So he was like, hey, I have this class, it's 1 credit and it's no homework. So I was like, it might as well give it a try. No homework. And that's all I was looking forward to. So after I accepted the class, it was on Wednesday about like 5 p.m. He started off with the syllabus, told us the syllabus and what it takes to pass his courses participation. And I've never really been, like even at NSU, I didn't really network at school until I got to VSU. So when I met all these people, it was in my comfort zone because I'm a people person. I'm good at talking to people, but I've never been in spaces with so many professional people coming from their companies to come help me or help the students around me. I was very grateful for that, and I appreciate all the people that came to speak to me, because some of them touched me, and there's some of them are doing things that I want to do or came from the same places I came from. So it shows that it was all possible. Like everything that I thought could be possible is possible. So um yeah, career launch was great. I think it really helped me with my networking skills with not just only professors uh, and employers, but other students as well, because it put me around a lot of like-minded individuals, and that helped me a lot. And I really appreciate the students that I was around during that class. And I don't mean to brag, I wasn't gonna tell anybody, but he said we was his best class. So, but yeah. I want to highlight some key employers that I met during the class. The first one I'm going to start off with is Emily Krause. She's an Amped Up Marketing founder. She's a marketing strategist. She founded her own marketing firm. So, and I'm a marketing major, so that was a big deal for me. Like meeting her, she was so like personable and showed like the steps it took to get to the point of being in a marketing firm. And she was an amazing person to meet. And she's local too. She's in Richmond most of the time with the AMA in Richmond. So she always has plenty of networking opportunities, and she's even invited me to participate in those opportunities. So I look forward to joining the AMA in Richmond, but also joining the AMA chapter that we have at Virginia State. So that's something I'm also interested in. Another person I would like to highlight is Guy DeWeaver. He's actually an alumni of VSU, and he's a business value consultant. He was also a marketing major, and his company that he works for is called ServiceNow, and he has a similar upbringing throughout the VSU educational system, and or college program, I should say. And he's very smart. He's very talented, and like, well, let me restart. You can cut that right there. He's very smart. He helped me a lot. He was also a very personable person. He made me feel like I was talking to like a mentor, and like he helped me. He was always there for like, even when we finished speaking, he was like, if you ever need any help, like I can reach out to you, and like I'm gonna give you some advice if you need anything, or any organizations that he may have participated in. And he was like, hey, if you need any help, just reach out to me. And I really appreciate that, because when you're in college, I guess he understands that it's not many people and those people that do help you, you want to be able to have those connections. So I think that was a great connection to have. And his name is Guy, so we kind of joked about how the music group Guy, and his name was like, he was like, how you know that? You so young. I was like, I like older music. I was like, it's something I like. So he was just such a cool guy, such a nice person as well. The next person I met that was also very personable was his name was Jared Farmer. He's currently a professor at Bright Point Community College, but mainly when he was speaking, I think he focused on more of the port operations logistics coordinator, and he worked for the United States Department of Defense as well. So he reminded me like of family, and like a great mentor. The way he was speaking to us, he offered a lot of valuable information about what he did and how it led up to him living in Chester. He's actually from my father's hometown, in 757, like the Newport News, Hampton areas, Norfolk as well. He's from that area, and I was interested in learning more about him just because we had like similar upbringings. He offered a lot of insight on his company, and he seems like he's a great guy, honestly, all around. So he was very nice to all the students, and he was also another employer, or somebody that came in, an instructor that came in. I'm gonna restart. He was also another instructor that came in to say, hey, anything you need, like I can help you if you got any questions, or if you need any advice on anything, job interviews, elevator speeches, anything. like I can help you. So I definitely appreciate Mr. Farmer. He was definitely a big help. And I wanted to add another one. It was an honorable mention. Trillion, he was a music artist. He came in and it was just like, it was amazing to see that like it was somebody in college doing so much, and like coming from like doing like having the same thing that we're going through, all college students are going through. And being a college student, owning a business, being a musical artist, and being in a label, record label, like having so many different outlets at his age, and being in school organizations, keeping his grades up. It was just amazing to see. He seems like a great guy. And he left a good first impression on me, and I'm definitely will support him now because of that. I finally met him. I'm glad that he came to the school and actually took some time out of his day, and I'm glad all these people took the time out of their day to come talk to all the students that were there. So I really appreciated it. I would say I don't have any specific favorite employer. They were all so amazing. So it kind of luckily this will tie into what I want to do. So with marketing being my major, I kind of wanted to focus on doing marketing for like inside of the government. I always wanted to work for the government due to my parents. My mother worked for the government. She's in finance, and so I wanted to be in marketing. But I partially want to work in finance, but to to make it more specific, I should say I want to be a marketing specialist or marketing analyst. I haven't took analytics yet. I take it in the spring. I want to get more interested in that. But if I take analytics and it goes well, maybe I could look forward to being a marketing analyst or a marketing promoter, marketing specialist. I want to be in multiple fields. I don't want to just simplify myself down to just one or two fields. I just want to be able to be in multiple things. So I may want to be in marketing, but hey, I might want to be in finance as well. I just know if I do want to work in any of those, I want to work in the government for it, if that makes sense. And with these connections I've built, hopefully I can add some advice. Or I have Professor Young. He has so many connections with everything. It's so many career fairs and networking opportunities on campus. I think that could be possible for me. So thank you for listening. I pray that you enjoy this video I've made. This will be my first video on YouTube that I posted. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good one.